Good day everyone. I'm your teacher in English 10. My name is Sir Christian. And now, we are going to discuss the plot, setting, and characterization. So, are you ready? If you are ready, let's start now. What is the difference between plot, settings, and characterization? So, let's define it. In storytelling, the plot refers to the sequence of events that make up the main storyline of narrative. It includes the series of actions and events that unfold in a story leading to its resolution. The plot typically involves a beginning where the characters and setting are introduced, a middle where conflicts and challenges arise, and an end where the conflicts are resolved. The plot is essential for driving the story forward and keeping the audience engaged. It often includes elements such as rising action, climax, and falling action, which contribute to the overall structure and development of the narrative. In essence, the plot is the framework that holds together the various elements of a story and provide a sense of coherence and progression. The plot have 5 elements, which are the exposition, the rising action, the climax, the falling action, and the resolution. Now, let's difference between the 5. 1. Exposition. The exposition is the part of the plot that introduces the background information about the characters, setting, and basic situation. It sets the stage for the main events of the story by providing essential details that help the audience understand the context in which the narrative will unfold. Second, the rising action. The rising action is the series of events in a story that build tension and lead to the climax. It involves the development of the main conflict as characters face obstacles and challenges that escalate throughout the narrative. The rising action is crucial for engaging the audience and intensifying the stakes of the story. The third is the climax. The climax is the turning point of the story, where the conflict reaches its peak and the outcome becomes inevitable. It is the most intense moment in the plot, where the tension is at its highest and the fate of the characters hangs in the balance. The climax is a critical moment that often determines the ultimate direction of the narrative. The next is the falling action. The falling action occurs after the climax and focuses on the aftermath of the main events. It involves the resolution of the conflict and the unveiling of the story's complexities as it moves toward its conclusion. The falling action provides closure to the narrative and allows the audience to see the consequences of the climax. And the last, the resolution. The resolution, also known as the denouement, it is the final part of the plot, where the story's conflicts are resolved and loose ends are tied up. It offers a sense of closure to the narrative by showing the outcomes of the characters' actions and decisions. The resolution brings the story to a satisfying conclusion and allows the audience to reflect on the journey they have been taken throughout the plot.